It's a funny thing, death. We're all so terrified of it, and we'll do anything we can to stop it. But the end of the road is an inevitability. Some of us are lucky enough to see that end coming, while others are forced to violently swerve off the road into a cold oblivion. All we can do is hope that God gives us enough time to spend with our loved ones before our bodies are taken back into the abyss. Today, the precinct feels colder than usual. The unsolved Jeanmat case continues to cast a shadow over this town, and everyone knows it. I can't remember the last time I felt the warmth of the sun on my...
Nader, did you catch the game last night?
Fuck, can't you see that I'm thinking?
Yeah, sorry, Nader.
I can't remember the last time I felt the warmth of the sun on my dick. Those wonderful summer days of frolicking in the forlorn meadows with Henson are a distant memory. Even the smell of the freshly bloomed dandelions escapes me. But focusing on the past isn't going to help. Daisy's killer is still out there, and I'm the only one who'll be able to stop him. Nader! Stop standing there like a retarded scarecrow and get your ass into my office, now! Oh, right away, Sarge. You best close the door behind you. Okay. Now listen to me good, you worthless sack of shit. Did you fuck Peggy Sue, reporter of the Forlorn Times? Oh, maybe. Would that be a problem? Yeah, I guess you could call it a problem. Oh, Sarge, I'm sorry. Can't a man in this town get his balls tickled without having his career and reputation ruined in the process? The DA's already been informed. They've told me we can't have this turn into another carousel case. Sarge, no! You're a reckless renegade cop that plays by his own rules. And by God, that's why I hired you. But my hands are tied, Nader. Oh, don't say it, cunt! You're suspended without pay, indefinitely. Hand in your gun and your badge. I knew it was coming, but it didn't make it any easier to hear. I'd given my life to this case, and now it was being taken away from me. What did I do to deserve this? What the hell is wrong with you today? Oh, sorry about that. I've been having all these trains of thought lately. You're freaking me out. Oh, where's Henson? Well, I shouldn't tell you this, but he's officially arresting Mr. Draper for the alleged murder of Principal Ratburger and what? And new evidence has arisen connecting him to the Jeanmat murders. What evidence? We cleared him yesterday. Have I not made myself clear, Nader? Get out! You're a motherfucking... Oh, shit, sorry about arresting you, mate.
You have nothing to apologize for, Detective Nader. You gave me time to collect my emotions and contemplate. Thank you for finding my family's murderer.
Oh, yeah, it was, nothing, really. I want to thank you for, that great hat you're wearing. Yeah. Where are you off to, mate?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Is that like a knitting store or something? Before I left the precinct, I was informed of what had transpired at the school. A suicide note was left at the top of the tower from which Ratburger plummeted, and it simply read, God never lies. Henson and Wong discovered that the paper it was written on came from Draper's office, and when they found his DNA on it, well, that was that. But what did the message mean? What was that cunt Draper trying to tell us? Never thought I'd be in here again. God, am I beyond saving?
Nobody is beyond saving, my son.
Don't make me prove you wrong, Father.
When was your last confession?
Oh, can I, call a friend?
You always had a sense of humor, ever since you were a wee little boy. Come on, my son, let us talk. So, what are your sins, child?
Okay, so where do I start? In 1978, I fucked the maid and got her pregnant, and then I forced her to pay for the abortion. Then I tried to make a Halloween costume for a dog, but it started to suffocate. Oh, and 2 weeks after that, I accidentally stuffed my shit in some cunt's mailbox and set it on fire. But don't you worry, he was a real big cunt. Then after that, I drove my car through your living room. Remember that, Father? I destroyed everything.
Yes, I do remember that. It was quite the burden on me financially.
Anyway, it wasn't long until I blacked out on my neighbour's lawn. Fuck, I was pissed that night. She was real old. Gave her a heart attack. Then I fucked my sister-in-law in my daughter's bedroom. That was real bad, that was. Tore the family up real good.
That's, quite a lot of sins, my son.
And that was only 1978. In 79...
That's quite enough. There is no God. I feel like you're still not telling me something.
48 children, Father. 48 children died on the carousel that day.
Yes, but if I remember correctly, you rode each of those carousels until you found the killer. If it wasn't for you, those kids' deaths would have been in vain.
They're still dead, Father. 48 souls lost forever. And that monster had the last laugh. Freeze! You're surrounded!
Kill me, detective! Kill me for the world to see! Kill me! Kill!
He should be rotting in a cell! Instead, I gave him what he wanted.
Say 37,000 Hail Marys.
No amount of Hail Marys will save my fucked up soul, Father. I thought confessing my sins might help ease my mind, but it's only made things worse. My mother always wanted me to become a man of the cloth, but even as a child I knew all too well what the world really was. A dumping ground for fallen angels.
This is for you, Dad. But you can't show anyone else. Promise? It's just for you. I love you, Dad. I love you so much. I don't know why you're not around. My heart was lost but never found. Alone in the back of the couch.
I'm so shit.
While you were up at some hookers snatch.
Family love. Gotta have that family love. Family love. Gotta have that family love. You were late to pick me up from school. And now I feel like a fool. I really, really miss you, you stupid cunt.
Nader, can you stop honking the horn? My kids are trying to sleep.
Oh yeah, sorry, bud.
How are you holding up?
Oh, you know, my wife left me and took custody of the kid, and I got kicked off the force and my life is basically ruined, but apart from that, I'm just peachy.
I tried to talk the Sarge out of it, but his mind had been made up. I'm sorry, John.
Oh, all good. Now I can finally take a much needed holiday. Maybe Cancun or some shit.
Why are you really here?
Oh, why the fuck did I come here again? Oh yeah, the case doesn't add up.
Nader, the case is closed. We caught the guy.
But Henson, the more I think about it, the more it just seems too easy, too clean.
What do you mean? All of the evidence pointed to Draper.
Exactly! Even I figured it out. That never happens. It smells like a setup.
Can you just stop and think for a second that perhaps you're a capable cop and that maybe you did a good job building the case?
Sorry, Henson, but that would require me to be a capable cop.
Don't be so hard on yourself, mate. The case is over. Go see that family of yours.
Remember the academy days, Henson?
They were good times. We had our whole lives ahead of us.
We were gonna work our way to the top. Together. Now look at us.
Come on, Nader. Don't be like that.
I miss those days, Henson. I miss them a lot.
Look, if you need a place to stay, I could set up the spare room.
Leave me alone, cunt! Perhaps that cunt Henson was right. Maybe for the first time in my life I'd actually done a good job. Well, apart from rumping Peggy Sue and leaking all the details of the case to the press and then getting fired, even with all that, it's still one of the cleanest cases I've ever worked on. Ugh. Maybe I should just pick up my things from the precinct and leave this all behind. Oh, my fucking head! Detective Nader. Is that you, Henson? No, it's a forensics expert, B.D. Wong. Oh yeah, sorry mate, I didn't recognize you in that new hat. I hated to be a rude detective, but I was just arriving. Well, sorry, Mr. Big City Hotshot. What's the hurry? I always go fishing after a case is solved. The trout would be all gone if I'm too late. Well, don't let me stop you, mate. Good luck, detective. Grab all my shit. I'm really gonna miss this place.
Nader, what are you doing?
Untwist your knickers, mate. I'm just here to pick up a few personal items, then I'll be out of here.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Well, now that you mention it, there is just one thing still playing on my mind. Did you ever run those tests on the straw?
Yeah, but the case is closed, Nader. You shouldn't even be here.
What were the results?
Oh, Christ. Look, I'll tell you as a favor, for old time's sake. But the Sarge cannot find out.
My lips are sealed, mate. You know me.
Well, we found that the straw had been coated in a very thin layer of polyurethane, meaning that it was most likely used in an item of clothing. Perhaps a hat.
A straw hat? Who the fuck is this clever cunt? This clever cunt is a forensic expert. Your sergeant brought me here to assist
I found a piece of straw over at the Jenkins.
Of course you found straw.
I need to take a piss.
This job never gets any easier.
Detective?
It couldn't be. Oh, hey everyone. Just thought I'd let you know we got a new Facebook page. We'll be uploading all our old videos to it, plus our new ones. So why don't you head on over to it and start sharing our videos with your mates? The link's in the description.